Queen Vashti, the Bible described her according to the husband that she was very beautiful. Very beautiful. And one of those days, as they were celebrating their season of jubilee or whatever, the heart of the king was happy. And he said, let me bring my queen to come and show herself before the people that matter in light. I don't think there was anything wrong by that. By my own assessment, if I have a beautiful wife, and as part of the ceremony, I want to, make her happy, make her feel important, and I said, behold my beautiful wife. Let her come and greet the people. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because the king did not tell her to come and parade naked. Am I talking to somebody? He only told her to come with her beautiful apparel and a crown on her head. Come and show yourself to the people. And the woman said, I will not do this. Imagine the insult she gave to the husband by saying no. Imagine the shame he brought to the husband, the king of the land, the president in the kingdom. And the whole king will invite the wife to come and greet the people. And the woman said, I will not do it. The man looked at himself and began to ask his wise men, what shall we do to this woman and to this kind of behavior? One of them said, this behavior that the queen of the land has displayed is a bad example. Other women will begin to follow her now and begin to disrespect their husbands. Other, young ladies in the land will begin to emulate that kind of behavior and will no longer be respectful. Therefore, king, I suggest that this woman's position be taken away from her. And immediately the man suggested that. The king said, that is what I will do. Immediately the king was removed from office. There were two things that played out in that passage. Number one was that there was a divine hand that wanted to position another person that had a better character. Oh, I don't know if somebody's getting what I'm saying. There was a divine figure that has been ordained, another person, another lady in the kingdom, a stranger, to use her and replace Queen Vashti. I pray your position will not be placed. I pray for somebody today. After this message, you will not be replaced. I say you will not be replaced. I say you will not be replaced. May God forbid that while I'm alive, another takes my position. It's a thing of shame. While you're alive, God decides to remove what you are supposed to do because of your character and give it to another. Something that is supposed to be your own portion, something that you're supposed to have, something that you're supposed to command, and not say, I don't find you qualified because of your character. I remove it. There was a man that suffered that in the hand of God, Saul. God told Saul, go to Amalek and destroy every living thing. Spare nothing. And while Saul went there, he began to reason as a human being. He became too righteous than God. And what did he do? He went there and spared King Agag, and selected fat animals to make sacrifices Imagine such stupidity. When he came back, at night, God spoke to Samuel and told him, he said, I regret making Saul the king of Israel. There are two times God has regretted in the Bible. Number one was during the time of Noah, when he saw that the iniquity and wickedness of man was to a high extent. He said, I regret for making man. The second time was in the life of Saul. So I regret placing this man as a king. May God never regret ever creating me or creating your life. There are people that God is, regretting ever making them what they are today. There are politicians that God placed somewhere and today they have disappointed God. They went there by grace. Many of them are Christians, but today they don't talk about Christianity. Today, what matters most to them is money. They don't talk about God. Let's talk about caring for the people. God positioned them wherever you are. God must have placed you there. Whether you're a believer or not believer, there's a place God decides to keep you so that He can use you and do something. If you fail, wow, the judgment will be very scary. I want to announce to us that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he came to the office in a manner that majority of Nigerians did not like, true or false. But I want to let you know that God permitted him to go there. You may disagree with me. God permitted him to do what? To be there for a reason. To fulfill a mandate. Do you know the reason why? There is a Christian that is in his house. There is a woman that is supposed to be the influencer of his life. Religion or no religion. Politics or no politics. I'll tell my dear husband, the people are crying, change the policy. The people are crying, change the policy. If the president, after 4 years, things escalate from bad to worse and from worse to worse, do you know who God will catch first? It is the wife. I decided to choose you well, so that you can be an influence in the kingdom to bring fulfillment of divine mandate. But you failed. So this woman decided to dishonor the husband and behave the way she wanted, stayed in her house, and they said, remove her. And she was removed because of what? Bad behavior, bad character, bad inner disposition, bad life. Some people have lost good opportunities in life. They would have become great people because they don't have good character. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to relate to people. They don't know how to, behave themselves. And I want to let you know, Satan always uses this singular thing to bring people who are high. Joseph was in the house of Potiphar. Satan brought the invitation of character, presented the wife. But Joseph was a man of the spirit. He understood the times and said, Mama, or the queen of the land, or whatever, your excellency, or her excellency, which is the one. Everything in this house is under my control, except you. I control the food, I control the other guys.